what's going down. All right, man. All right. I ain't in the best moods right now. I'm not in the best of moods right now. Hit a like, share, subscribe for the algorithm. Put a thumbs up in the chat if you're chilling. Put a one in the chat if you're at work. I ain't in the best of moods right now. My truck is getting serviced. It was supposed to be ready by the time I got there. It wasn't. So I had to do like a loaner truck. Why the radio don't work? So I can't even like yo man. I'm super duper agitated right now. Super duper agitated. But anyway, the money's still being made. But anyway, what's going on, y'all? What's going on with y'all? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? When you pull up, please like, share, subscribe for the algorithm. Thumbs up in the chat if you're chilling. One in the chat if you're working, like me, getting to the money, no matter the mother circumstances. Huh? No matter the circumstances. What's going on, though, y'all? It ain't. It's so. All right. It's some news going on. It ain't really no heavy news outside of um. I don't even want to talk about like certain type of. I don't want to talk about certain type of news, but it ain't really no heavy news going on. Yo, I tried to watch the NBA last night. I couldn't do it, man. I really couldn't do it, man. I ended up watching BYU play. I forget who, but AJ DeBanza. I ended up watching him play. He's a spectacular kid. He's a spectacular young man. NBA game. People saying Cameron Boozer, but AJ DeBanza has a he has an NBA game. 6'9", 6'8", mid range, 3-pointer. He got a handle about 85% from the free throw line. Um, he got 3 or 4 good moves, and he can live. He's 6'8", 6'9", but he can take off. He can take off, at the drop of a dime from anywhere. So I believe with his offensive skill set, he would be the number one pick. Um, if he don't go first, then what's needed? And I wanted to get into that. So and like and I'm talking NFL right now. If you have a national championship winning quarterback who also won the Heisman, which is usually the way it goes, do they have to be the number one pick? Because when I look at Mendoza from Indiana, I don't really see number one pick. I don't really see generational Joe Burrow type, But Experts have been wrong before, so I can easily be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Experts have been wrong before, so I can easily be wrong. I just don't see it when I watched the step up in competition against that Miami defense. I didn't see any Joe Burrowness. I didn't see no Andrew Luck. I didn't see really none of that. I seen a dude with a good team. I seen a grown man playing running back against some college kids. I seen a couple grown wide receivers making plays when they had to. I didn't see Fernando Mendoza being the best player on the field. I didn't see that, and I'm pretty sure nobody else saw that because we all watched the same game. And but uh, he's gonna be the number one pick more than likely. There's gonna be another mistake by the Raiders. It's gonna be another mistake by the Raiders. I can tell you that right now. There's gonna be another mistake by the Raiders. Um, picking that guy number one. Um, especially with a lack of arm talent. You got tricked by Jamarcus Russell, but Jamarcus Russell had a lot of arm talent. You know, he had a lot of arm talent, and he was a big dude. So you just figure you could coach him up and get him together, but it didn't work out that way. Uh, Mendoza, I don't see the arm talent, and he got some intangibles though. He got some intangibles. He's smart as hell. Um, he looked like he'll make a lot of right reads, a lot of right audible calls once he get a grasp of the offense, which he should have it right now. I'll send that shit to him right now. But yeah, um, I just don't feel like that's the way to go. I wouldn't even because he gonna look bad on that team. Offensive line ain't good. No receivers to speak of. You got Ashton Genty, but no offensive line to speak of. Receivers ain't good. You got a tight end, but who the fuck's winning with a tight end? You know what I'm saying? So I give it a shot. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. I guess. Now it was an incident on a plane the other day. Ja Rule, Uncle Murder, Tony Yale, right? Me personally, when I saw the clip, everybody's like, everybody's like, oh, Ja check. Ja didn't check nothing. Now, no matter what your bias is, who you like, G, you wanted to murder. Now you got to be real. Ain't nobody on no plane finna fight and get on the no-fly list. So all that hooping and hollering he did was to get the fuck off the plane. Not calling him a sucker, not calling him a punk. It was 2-on-1. He did the right thing. If you feel some type of way, he did the right thing. I mean, you are at you at a disadvantage. You at a disadvantage. He did the right shit. Get your ass off the plane, or have your seat moved. Whatever. They was sitting behind him. But again, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you on no plane, bro. Real almost ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you in no airport just because You get put on that no-fly list. Those guys, how they make their money? Ain't nobody risking that shit to fight somebody that they don't even got beef with. Realistically, they ain't got beef with him. 50 Cent got beef with him. The 30-year beef ain't they beef. I mean, it's their problem if something jump off. But we on a plane, fifth. We're gonna take a couple videos. We're gonna troll them, motherfucker. But ain't nobody finna get on the no-fly list. And because and if we do, 50, we will be using your jet every time we go somewhere. You hear me? So cancel all that. But you know, to me, if he felt a little uneasy about it, he did the right shit. Not finna get jumped in no airport, bro. Going God knows where. Probably going to handle some family business or some money business. Think I'm about to go get jumped at? Like, I'm not doing that. Then because whether they jump you or not, all three of y'all on the no-fly list. All three of y'all. All three of y'all is detained. All three of y'all is missing your appointment, your booking, your interview, whatever you got going on, your bag. All three of y'all missing the bag when you get detained in here. And all three of y'all businessmen, so I doubt y'all finna let that happen. So yeah, he did the right shit. He was probably tired, wanted to sleep on the flight, want these goofy motherfuckers behind him, trolling them all fucking 4 or 5, 6 hours, whatever they was going, bro. Like probably they was going to the Super Bowl, so they probably coming from this side, going all the way to the fucking other side. 5 hours. I'm not gonna have these niggas behind me trolling me for no 5 motherfucking hours, bro. For real. For real. He'd have been better off. He'd have probably been more comfortable on the plane if it was 50 sitting behind him. Other than those two, because you don't know what the fuck they gonna do, but you know what they will do. You don't know if they gonna, you know what I'm saying? Even though, like I said, it's a business trip or whatever. But he did the right shit. Me off this shit and put me on another flight. Me some credit or whatever. Put me on another flight. I would have did the same shit, y'all. You ain't no sucker for that, but I wouldn't have had them niggas behind me fucking trolling me for 5 hours. Ain't no fucking way. Because they don't stop with your troll. As soon as he got up, they went right, Murder went right in his seat. He went right in his seat. Threw the pillow, Yayo threw the pillow. He caught the pillow smooth without even looking, bro. I said, man, come on. I said, come on, man. Let the man live, bro. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know what y'all think, man. Y'all put it in the chat. What y'all think. But I definitely see. You know, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I'm about to do a video on Corey Holcomb because I watched I watched 5150 after the him and Darlene incident, and I watched his response to Joe Budden, right? And I got an interesting take on it. Got an interesting take on it. He keep talking about Joe Budden beating up women. He keeps talking about that. Joe, you never answered about that. The man told you, the man said to you, You don't fight good enough to talk to him. You didn't address that. Fuck the woman. Fuck the women. Because you was on camera hitting a woman. So you shouldn't even be bringing that up. I don't give a fuck about no restraining order. I don't care what the fuck the judge said. We watched you on video, allegedly hitting a woman. We watched you. I mean, allegedly is what I'm told you got to use, but we watched that shit. That man told you you don't fight good enough to talk to him about anything. Now, that's the second man that questioned your fighting skills. That's the second man to question your fighting skills. And that's the second man for all that shit you talk that you done just let that shit fly right over your head. Second time. First dude was in your face. So, I mean, what's up? What's up? Do you not fight that good? I mean, well, now he's saying he felt like his life is in danger. Now that's not funny. That ain't cool. And I kind of agree with him. After somebody see you on film do some shit to a woman, it is some people that feel strongly about that and probably have threatened his life, whatever. Um, he's talking about doing meet and greets and shit like that. Nigga, if you feel like your life is threatened, why you want to meet and greet with somebody? And nobody thinks you could fight. So he's doing stuff that he should have been doing with the memberships, by way of memberships and all that stuff, monetization, things like that. He's doing things he should have been doing. Now he had a guy there helping him set up his channel memberships, and like I said, he should have already had that stuff in place, because he's leaving a lot of money on the table. But now that he is probably losing shows, comedy shows, he got to find a way to make that money back up, and he's gonna make it by way of memberships because he got a strong following. I fuck with Corey Holcomb. I don't. I definitely don't fuck with the shit he did, and I definitely don't fuck with the way he treated Darlene last week. But she's a glutton for punishment. She's a glutton for punishment, and she's a little loopy. So she ain't never gonna go nowhere. As long as she feel like she got somebody to talk to and somebody got her back, she ain't never gonna go nowhere. He was talking about how people seen him. Somebody said they seen him out at Ruth Chris eating. I mean, like I said, she's a little loopy, so it wouldn't surprise me if they